Hi everyone, welcome. So yesterday I announced some new products. The product I announced, one of them that I announced was the 7Hz Salnotes Zero. This particular IEM is another budget model from 7Hz. You know, they released the Salnotes Dioko barely 3 weeks ago. So it's still a new IEM. I'm shocked. I'm a bit surprised that barely 3 weeks later they are releasing another Salnotes IEM, and this one now is a Zero. Basically, it's a 10mm dynamic driver. It's definitely coming with a copper cable. If you get it, you're gonna get it with a copper cable this time. It gives you different color variants. That's an interesting proposition for a lot of people. You will get it if you want white. You have white. There is blue, there is black, and there is white, like I just said now. So you can go for any different color that you desire. The question people will immediately ask: do you think it would be good for bass heads, people that like good bass? The thing I can say is that if you judge graphs, you might be swayed by graphs sometimes, because at times graphs can give you that impression that an earphone would have bass, but it's not always the case, because by the time you get your hands on an earphone, you try it, you start seeing flaws, you start seeing unforeseen flaws, and it's not always cool to see these flaws or to hear these flaws. Yeah, and it's something that you wouldn't want to pretty much experience. But the Salnotes Zero looks quite good. It looks quite good, at least when you look at it from afar. It looks quite good. The only problem I have with 7Hz, with their recent IEMs, is that their cables are a bit stiff. Apart from their tuning, basically their cables are a bit stiff, and I think it's not always too ideal. Their cable needs improvement, and I'm seeing the cable of this earphone and I'm not impressed. I'm not saying that they should put a lot to this particular earphone because of the price. It's $20. If you're looking at the price, it's $20. You don't expect the company to give you an 8-core cable or a 60 or something very, very elegant in the cable department. But at times I feel with the way cables are a bit rampant these days, they could at least put a decent cable in box for people. So it's something that they should try and improve for customers. Because if you look at their Dioko wasn't amazing in terms of having the best cable. I'm not a fan of the cables that some of these companies put in their IEMs, and they charge you money and they won't give you quality cable. That's something that I can say. But if you look at what to expect with this, they're saying this would be more or less tailored to people that like impact bass and all that. But you know, they can advertise that, but at the end of the day, it's about when you listen to it, you now see if it fits your library. Because a company can say it's tuned well for bass lovers, but at the end of the day, if you don't listen to it, you might not know how good it is or how bad it is. 7Hz up until this year haven't really been in the mainstream media discussion. So I'm a bit intrigued by how 7Hz can grow this year, because I think this year will be a make or break for that company. Of all the IEM companies from China that has been coming now with new releases, I would say 7Hz has been a little bit almost like the best in terms of what they are releasing. They are really, really good with their releases. They know what they are doing. So let's see how they push on, because right now I can't overhype what they are doing right now until I see consistency in what they are doing. Their Dioko did not blow up. It did get its initial hype, but it didn't blow up like I anticipated it will. But we'll see. This Zero model, something me is telling me that this model would die pretty quickly. What I mean, die, I'm not saying it won't sell, but I don't know. It's been a while I've seen a budget earphone do what the blondes did in terms of popularity. I think the other budget earphone to do the same, almost close to what the blonde BLO3 did in popularity, was the KZEDX. KZEDX really sold a lot. If you check the sales of that earphone, it was ridiculous the way that earphone sold. So it's very hard to get earphones that blow up with the mainstream audience. So let's see whether the Zero will blow up, but I'm not very sure, because there are so many budget earphones that have come out, like the Tripowin Leá. I've reviewed that. There are so many budget sets that are out. I think Moondrop 2, I didn't like that set. Moondrop 2 is too neutral. I've complained about Moondrop's tuning. Their Harman tuning is not my thing. They keep doing this neutral thing. It's just annoying when you listen to their products. So I do not know whether this will be better than the Moondrop 2. And that's me saying, will it be bad? Because Moondrop 2 is pretty much bad as far as I'm concerned. I know people love that Moondrop 2. Even the Tansujim Tiny, I did a review for it recently. I wasn't impressed. Another neutral set. I said it's just another neutral set that's out there. So I've been reviewing some earphones that I've not been impressed with the sound that they are coming out with. So let's see how the Zero performs. But it will be very interesting to see if it's going to be popular with the audience, with the massive audience, the people that will pay their money. And it's not expensive, it's $20. So it's within a price range that I think a lot of people can afford and pay money for. Let's see what happens. So I will leave a link to where you can get your hands on it if you're interested in it. Just check in the description. You'll get your hands on it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very much next time.